Welcome back. So, last time we got back from, I got back, I guess, from, doing the ocean monument above the trial chamber for like a game year. I'll get back to that. It looks like it's going to be okay, we can do that, but, yeah, I kind of want to try something because, let me grab, I haven't been in here too much, but I started up like a redstone ready flat world map thing to test something. Oh, that reminds me. To test out ways to deal with a creaky thing. In setting it up, I was looking at the options that we have these days. And one of them, and I could probably just do this. I think it's got to be a game rule. If you, what is it going to be? Like Ender Pearl? Yeah, that apparently. Make that false, because I think what happened, probably, presumably, it looked like that defaulted to true. There's a kind of a chimney-looking thing up there that I had, I don't know, give me that many, that I had, an ender pearl floating in so that this would remain active. This is my, hopper factory. And it and anything else like that vanished from the map. And I think it's probably because even though I have, like, I guess I have, keep inventory on. If it vanishes on death, it just wouldn't be there. I could probably put it back, but it's going to take a little time, so I'll get to it. Start with what I've got. Probably want some glass as a, because I want to build this, I think, up there. Up there being the creeper dropper. I mean, I'm on a mushroom island, so I don't have too much competition to care about, but I think the farther I am from anything important, the better. It's not like I'm doing a wither, it's just that, I don't want it creaky escaping. I don't think it will. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what happens if it gets loose and falls into the water and then comes after me after all, but let's grab, some, glass. Like that much is fine. And yeah, I don't really have enough space to, well, I could grab like, a bit of it. I can grab probably one of these. Oh, I need this to be sticky, by the way. Thinking about it. So give me something sticky. And maybe grab a repeater. And I'll come back for the rest because I do need other stuff, but there's no room. So, I want to go up and out and over here, yeah, way the hell up there away from everything is, it's a monster dropper, but it's tailored to just give me creepers. So that I just get gunpowder so that I can make, automated crafter thing. I have these things coming in. This turns them into paper. This sees that I've got that. When I turn it on, it makes these for me, which is handy because I use those. If I go up here now, yeah, this will be at like level. What's the ceiling? Is it 320? It seems like it. I'm at 180, so I might be halfway there. I don't know. I want to say the ceiling of this dropper is like 320. Yeah, because this is about 290. So, yeah, there's probably creepers. Not really yet. Monsters don't spawn as well up here as sea level, but at sea level there's a lot of competition, so there's no point. Okay, let's see what I'm going to do without falling down. Let's... Let's build out a spawn-proofed walkway so I get somewhat far away, go to like 320-ish, I guess, as a starting point. About like that. Give me a box that I can just set down here for a sec. Stuff in everything I'm not carrying around for a real good reason at the moment. Why do I have one of the... Okay, I'll do something about that. head back, and because I also need a couple of observers and some redstone in general. I didn't actually get the wood, did I? That makes this happen. Yeah, I don't have it. Okay. So I need a couple of observers. Redstone dust is 2 slots ultimately. And the 2 elements of the tree that makes it, the wood that makes this thing exist. That's 4 things. 5 slots, and then I just need a kind of a stack of building blocks, I guess. So if I grabbed, first of all, give me, where am I looking for things? What's this stuff? It's just gonna bug me until it's not like that anymore. While I'm here, I guess, grab me a couple of these. Yeah, so I tried this before and I just got it really wrong. In the sense that, okay. There's an orientation to it that's important that I just didn't know about, I guess. Give me, I don't know how many of these I need. Should have redstone. I should have redstone. I don't know why the hell that's so low. Do I have some here? Weird. Okay. I do have some in here. It's just weird that I have exactly 1. Okay, why not? Give me that. Give me a couple of... oh, I might need 2 of these the more I think about it. Go get some quartz real quick. Like 2 of these. And that should be what I need, so if I just do this, I can make, not furnaces, those. Which means now I'm done caring much about the cobblestone. This just goes back to where I found it. I do need some blocks of some kind, which are probably down here. In fact, probably they're right about here. You know, let's go with that, and I'll use that for something. And then go get this creaky thing that I need, and I think that's it. At least I'll... There it is. That's what I can... Well, I can probably left hand something, do whatever. Head over and do... Get back up there. Hang on. Alright, so what I should be able to do now is, I put away the glass, right? Let's build myself a walk-around point, because I kind of want... Well, I want, like... Do I have that? No. I want probably a box right about here. And then I can't put anything really into that because of the way the game works. So a second box will go there. And then... That's pretty good. Actually, give me... Lose whatever doesn't impress me right now. Grab this guy. And this will be the box that ends up collecting all of the resin that I'm going to probably get. Goes there. Give me those guys. Put one of these going right there, and just because that connects it. And then one on either side, I think, would make the most sense. Probably fill in glass so that this is sort of symmetrical. So what I need now is I want to have this can probably be glass with a one of these logs on it. And this will be actually where the resin collects. There, which I can't do much about there, and there. What time? Oh, it's almost nighttime. I do have a bed up here. But let's build the rest of this before I get into that. Give me that. Can I do that? I'll get the piston eventually. I'm really going to have to sleep at some point. If I have glass, I think I can get away with. At some point I need solid blocks, but it's not yet. Probably that. I want the... That can be that. Where is the piston, after all? Give me this. I'm just going to set this down so it's facing this wood. Like that. And with that, this is going to move it forward, and I'm going to go sleep. Anything that's on it will get knocked off of it. And probably land on the hoppers and go into that. I would hope. It kind of worked in testing. I can't promise anything right now. Don't fall down that. It takes time. Let's see. So if that's there, also I need these guys. I think... let's see. I want these facing this. I want them going that way, right? Yeah, that makes sense to me. Put those down. Put down... I think this can all be... Okay, that'll just be that. That can all be glass. Give me, 5 of those. Just because it prevents, something. If I had, like, yeah, real close to what I want. If I had that there, and I think that there, and put this here to... I just realized that might be not good. Let's find out. If I set this down... I don't know if that's good enough. Let's find out. Yeah, apparently. That's good. So, now if stuff collects on there, like if it were this, I thought this would stick to it. I don't know why I thought that. It'll do that, and anything stuck to it should fall... Did it go down, or did I get it? I don't know what just happened. I'm going to have to add a couple of hoppers, actually. Really could, just to be sure. I guess I don't know for sure. In case this proves important. Shouldn't matter that the hoppers won't interfere with anything. Yeah, so now if it updates, it should knock everything off into ultimately into here. So, is that it? I think that might be it. Basically, yeah. So if I get some stuff out of my way in general... Oh, I need the buttons. Set down this heart thing facing this way. And this facing that way. That should be lit up. Now I've got about 8 minutes to kill because I gotta wait for nightfall for this to even happen. But it should... It doesn't really matter where the creaky thing whatever it's called. Creaker? I don't know. As long as it's close enough that when I smack it, it's... Oh, I need those. Its stuff ends up sticking down there. Not up here because that doesn't benefit me. I don't know if it has to be up there, but now it is. Yeah, so that should be when it's nightfall. It'll just happen. I could probably cheat nightfall, but I don't like that because it interferes with things. I could probably ditch... I could probably just go put stuff away. What's left to worry about? That all fits, right? I got time to do this. Let's go ditch things and then come back in time to... I don't even know if it matters if I'm not up here. I guess it just won't spawn, huh? Probably. No, it's good. Let's go put things away and think about this for a minute. Get some food, maybe. Did I drop some glass down here? I guess I don't care very much. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so, the bowling ball thing, the ender pearls, I gotta think about it, because lately when I've been trying to, throw an ender pearl at something without, like, I'm having trouble, aiming them correctly. I don't know why. Might be basically nothing. Right. Let me think. If I go up here, I can put away. I can do that, maybe? Maybe not. And then just ditch. I'll go get some food. I don't know why I care that I'm down a single carrot, but it bothers me. Give me a carrot. Give me, it's kind of a moderate world tour real quick. Those can go both in there. This glass can go where I want it. Probably ought to get some more glass sometime. Especially if I'm going to be doing the walls at the monument. The hoppers... Thinking about it, I might be happier stashing these where I wouldn't hate seeing hoppers besides the factory, because that's just going to fill up anyway someday. Okay, so what does that leave to worry about? I'm done with all that. There's a fox in here. What's in your mouth? Give it. What? Oh, I found my boat. He found my boat. Thanks for that. I shut this down because it was just becoming a lot. You can't tell, but the kelp comes in, gets cooked, drops into a thing that turns the kelp into, well, those, ultimately. It's a meaningless thing. There's no real benefit to it, but I made it, so there it is. Alright, so if we... That burned about 2 of 8 minutes, apparently. I think I'm lagging enough that it's, a day is a little longer than 10 minutes. I can go up there and swat creepers for a bit. It never hurts to have more gunpowder. What do I have right now? Probably a little more than I had. Maybe not. Or it's still making its way down because that's a long line of hoppers to descend through. So that's up there. I'm going to look at this and see if there's any reason something bad could spawn on it. Oh, hell, of course there is. I just realized that there absolutely is, because I've got, like, 3 brick bits. Let me think about that. On the other... Well, the thing is, I have worked out that the creaky... Because I had a really neat idea that was similar to... There's no seeing it. Can I save to... We'll find out. Wait, no, probably not, because, yeah, get the hell away from that. I was thinking of doing something similar to a village with the iron golems spawning in the water and getting pushed down. Creakies do not spawn in the water. I assumed they did. Like in flowing out of any water at all. It's weird. So that's out. But, they do otherwise spawn on anything that's not significantly... Which, now that I think about it, might include glass. I don't think they care about light levels. Let's just have one of those. We'll just do something with it. I know I could use 3. Why the hell not? That guarantees it. Well, I kind of want them spawning somewhere, though. Huh. I'll just take 1, then. Because, yeah, it needs to have a place to spawn, which isn't going to be water, apparently. Which means out in the ocean would have been a great place to do this, except it's kind of not. And then, I need... Yeah, I don't want anything bad spawning. Creakies are bad, but that's the point. I want to be able to control that. So, I guess what I'm thinking... Well, long-term... Short long term is when I can get this thing to spawn, swat at it, get its resin, which will be automated, is the idea. Let's just throw this down. Actually, if I put this on top of let's see if I can get this all back. No, not that. If I put this here and this on top, that should count as a thing that it can't spawn on, right? And that'll light up down here. Like, where's light? 9 block, irrespective of the sky. Yeah, that sounds good. And then if I put... Did they go... There's one. Put those there. That prevents resin from sticking. It really doesn't matter, I don't think, if it does stick there. It just, like, increases the time I have to wait for it to stick somewhere good. If it sticks there, that's too bad. It's just how it is, because there's no... Did I really lose one? I guess it went over the side. Or something. I don't care about it. It's just weird that it's gone. I've discovered a really good way to kill time is not look where I'm walking when I'm that high up in the sky. Right side is not sky block, so we're still here. Or for that matter, ground. I guess that would have been good enough. If the sun ever sets, I should get a creaky thing. Swat it, its resin goes where I want. And if I'm looking at it, and that's a big if, that's kind of important to the concept, then that'll be fine. It'll just be what it is. Swat it, its stuff goes to where it can, which is basically 3 sides of that lower log. And waiting for a creeper to happen so I can repair this thing real quick. Doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I'm just going to pause this till the sun is basically down. Hang on a sec. That's pretty close to down. And, you know, I'm looking at it, so it can't do much to me. If I turn around, it can. If I hit this guy, it does that. If I back up enough that I'm sort of looking at him, there's resin. Don't think it helps to have the looting on this. I don't think that... It's just... It gives me a bit of resin that gives me this. So I can hit him... I think it's every 5 seconds or something he recharges enough. Meanwhile, I guess if I hit him before he's recharged, it doesn't do a lot to him. Yeah. And the advantage here, the more long-term concept, is once I have enough resin, I don't know how much that is, so I'm just thinking about a box full. I can, I'm going to get a better screenshot of him. I can use it to make more of these hearts, and then in theory, I could, just hitting this guy for no reason. I could make a big thing with like dozens of these guys all crammed together somewhere. I've been working on that. Again, that they don't spawn in water is causing problems for me. I gotta get them to spawn on something and trick them into falling into the water to get them channeled into a little spot that has to be a like 2x2 because they're not quite golems, but they're thick enough that they don't, like, if one slides into a hole that's a meter wide, a meter square, the next lands on his head, and that's all that ever happens to him. So yeah, you can't kill this guy. I'm just still hitting him too often. I don't even know why I'm holding shift. When I'm done here, it'll either be because the sun came back up in... I got 6 minutes left. I don't know exactly where anything is right now. I just know the sun isn't up. Is this working? Am I wrong? Okay. If I just hit this guy staccato. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't have to not hit him for 5 seconds. It just doesn't do any good to hit him for 5 seconds, so. You know, figure about now, and then, you know, like 5 alligator, blah, blah, and, yeah, that's what we're doing. So, yeah, this will probably... I don't know if it's 2 every time. No, apparently not, because that's an odd number. But is it 9 of these that make a... You know, what we... I don't know what the hell it is. Well, I think it's probably like... I don't even remember what you... It's some number allows you to make the heart thing, and then you put it between the wood. I can grow the wood anytime. That's not a big deal at all. I don't know if I have a tree down there for that right now. I do have the saplings. I could make it happen. I'm just still hitting them too often. It's so weird, like, don't hit something for 5 seconds. What video game allows for that? Going back to Space Invaders, that was never a rule. So, yeah, if there were a good way to time it, it's basically 12 times a minute. So basically you swat and see what happens and then wait until you're tired of waiting. Is it because of the... It is. It's when the little... Well, not fireflies. We didn't get those, at least not yet. It's when they're done recollecting on him, I guess. That's what feeds him and it works. Cool, that's a handy trick, I guess. I got 4 minutes left. I can prove something here real quick. Yeah, that's how that is. If I just silked up... Whoa, I was wrong. Die more. Who the hell knew? Put that back in the morning. What do I have for... You know, don't put it, though. Put that back in the morning. I want to test something. I want to make sure I can put this in the right orientation. You know, once I actually kill a couple of creepers, apparently. Oh, that many, I guess. Man, those things are fast once they're able to be fast. So it should be safe to put this down now, right? So, let's go. What do I have in there? Okay. I think if I stand in the right spot... Yeah, that's good. Don't actually want that there right now. Okay, whatever. Because I want to be able to control when this happens. Leave that there as a thing. Give me this stuff for now. I'm going to go test. Because I think... I'm trying to remember now. I think 9 of these make a resin. I think you can also break these up later, so it's not a huge disaster to try this. And if I combine these with the logs, which I do have some, that's how I get more of those hearts, and then I'll just have that to start building up. I don't know if I want to bother with a big, huge factory thing that would get me boxes and boxes of resin per minute. It's certainly a thing I could do. It sounds like a lag factory. So I'm not sure about that part. And I don't know if it's necessary. I mean, how often do I need this resin? I guess if I have it to work with as a concept... Now I need a box, a maker bot, workbench, whatever they're called these days. Yeah, so there's another creaking heart. Okay. Which, in fact, where am I? I don't know what I'm going to use this resin for, so... Let's just go make 7 more of these real quick. And there's 1 in use up there, and then 1 in my seed vault, so that's a total of 10. I don't know how many I would bother making to try to make a big, endless resin thing. It's an option, I guess. Something to think about. Oh, I do have resin in there. That's funny. Okay. Well, so now it's 13-ish. Day is it? 14. Take book. Day 49, right? 14. Built fairly simple resin farm. I don't like calling them farms. I don't know why. It's just weird. up near the creeper dropper to allow me to get a bit of resin. Might think toward doing a big, huge, multiple creaky, I don't know what they're called, thing sometime in the future. How do you spell anything? Future, to kick up resin production. Yeah, why not? So, done there, done there, done, do that. And, yeah, I'm thinking just leave the thing that as disassembled as it was so that I don't get up there and accidentally get creaked. I don't want that. But if I, you know, depending when I want to time it out, I can put that in any time, back off, see the thing spawn, and therefore swat the thing with abandon. Or really every 5 seconds, apparently. So it's a 5-second rule. So, yeah, that's my thinking, I guess. Mm-hmm. Makes sense to me, anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. You can like and subscribe and, you know, build a creaky thing. There's got to be better ways to do it, but that's what worked for me right now. So that was the best I came up with in a flat world testing ground thing. I like it well enough. It's fine. Seems to make more than I need because I don't really need any. So we're good. Click the stupid bell for notifications. See you next time. Bye.